Collaborating through stream together. Thank you, Twitch, for letting me know that.
Base.
Excuse me. Okay.
Fix your shit. Based, fix your shit.
Mistaken.bisky.social. This is reminding me that I need to go back and try and reclip one of the clips I tried to do last week because I didn't title it in time, and so then Twitch was like, oh hey, this clip doesn't exist anymore. Even though the window was still there and I could still adjust things, it was like, oh, you can't do that. So that was helpful. Why is a Donkey Kong soundtrack slap? Like, why is it so good?
You know why.
Grant Kirkhope. He put his whole Kirkussy into it.
You're so fucking fired.
Oh, God, it's funny.
Aaron is over party.
I've been over for a while. You know this. That feels like an old meme. That feels like a meme that I should remember. But I do not. Like it's in the deep recesses of my brain as like the something is over party. But why don't I remember? Feels like something off Tumblr.
Mr. Maniac, man with a mask, you cotton candy, you. I'd like to let you melt in my mouth, I would. What the hell?
Leftmost cat subscribed for 52 months. 4.3333333333333333333333.
Let's go! I appreciate your restraint, Left.
Tempted to add more threes. I have noticed that so far it does not seem like there is a word limit if you're using Twitch's.
There should be a spam limit in the settings.
Well, apparently I haven't turned it on, so.
Classic.
Because when Jofez resubbed the other day, he did 39 39s, and it said all of them.
Nice.
And usually, like, the Streamlabs one would cut it off after a certain point, so. Barbie Mans.
W stream. We haven't done anything.
It's just a W because it's us, and all we do is win, win, win.
We haven't done anything.
No matter what. Got money on my mind, I could never get enough. Every time I step up in a building, everybody hands go up. Did you watch the Super Bowl yesterday?
No, but I should have watched the Nickelodeon broadcast.
There was a Nickelodeon broadcast?
There was a Nickelodeon broadcast, and it was commentated by the voice actors for SpongeBob and Patrick as VTubers.
Wow. Okay.
And it
I
was
wish I had
fucking
Nickelodeon because I
epic.
would have watched. I would have watched that.
There was a fumble on the play, and Patrick Starr's like, "You need to firmly grasp the ball."
Yeah, firmly grasp it.
I wondered why my friends were sending me like screenshots, and I was like, "What's all this fucking SpongeBob stuff?" It was like Taylor Swift's boyfriend, good at football and stuff, and it was like all. I was like, "What is?"
They never referred to Travis Kelce by his actual name. They only referred to him as Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
Did they? Who won? I genuinely don't know.
The
Chiefs. Okay.
Taylor Swift.
Did they win last year?
The Swifties
okay,
won.
Taylor Swift. Oh, that's a shame.
A shame.
I saw a TikTok that said Swifties are to Taylor Swift as Elon Musk bros are to Elon Musk. I will not be elaborating
I think
further.
it's a little extreme. I think they're more like K-pop stans.
I don't know. I think K-pop stans will still put their their power towards good. I don't think Swifties or the Barbs
never seen
do
the
that.
K-pop stans put their power towards good.
Aaron has never met a K-pop stan.
That's what I'm saying, Tempest.
I have not. Yeah, Elon Musk bros. Just Elon Musk tech heads. Muskets. I don't know. Oh, bros. What did you think I said?
Oh yeah, and they had Dora the Explorer explaining plays.
I also wondered about. They're called muskrats, tuna duck, touche.
There's a moment. I'm trying to remember how she phrased it, but she's like, she was described. I think it was holding. She's like, holding is where, yada yada yada. You know, you hold someone who doesn't have the ball. Offense or defensive can be called on holding. So you know what that means. And then, what's the fucking monkey's name?
Swiper?
No, that's
something like that?
A different animal, I think. Anyway, the monkey jumps up. Boots.
Oh,
Boots jumps up. He's
okay.
like, back 5 yards. She's like, that's right, back 5 yards. So fucking funny.
Okay, that would be the only version of the Super Bowl broadcast I would ever watch.
And after, I think, a failed conversion, they were like, let's ask Dora what she has to say. And Dora pops up and she's like, do either of these teams need my map to the end zone?
Rude, but funny.
Oh my god.
Hi, T-Base.
Honestly, the Nickelodeon broadcast Super Bowl looks so based.
I'm ready. Start with Sweet Victory. It fucking better. If it didn't, that is a wasted opportunity.
It did start with Sweet Victory.
Should I call in sick tomorrow just to play Baldur's Gate 3 all day?
Yes.
I do need those, but sick days are different. Sick days don't come out of my vacation pool. And I get
That
5
sucks.
fully paid sick days. No, they don't. They don't.
Oh, I thought you said they do.
Yeah. No, they do not. Thankfully. And after COVID, the federal government passed a thing that was like everyone, part or full-time employees are guaranteed 5 fully paid sick days. Like no matter where they work, essentially. There might be like 1 or 2 stipulations, but so I have 5 fully paid days, and then after that I get 75% of a day's pay, which I can usually top up the other 25% for my vacation. But if I want to do any of the other one of the other big events this year, I need all the vacation days I can get. So hi Urza. Yeah. I need a chair I can sit crisscross applesauce in. I just need a new chair. I think now that I've invested in the new microphone, whenever it gets here, next up is a Secret Labs chair.
Why Secret Land?
You know, they seem to be fairly. No, I was gonna say they seem fairly highly recommended. Aren't worth it anymore. Okay. Well then. I need suggestions for a comfortable but budget-friendly streaming chair that maybe I can sit crisscross applesauce in. So I know Urza has one, Arby-Mans, Wef, another friend of mine. Save for a year and buy a Herman Miller. I sat in the really nice Herman Miller chair at the Herman Miller store.
Now we're talking.
And I was like, oh no. Just get an office chair. I've also thought of that, T-Base, of just getting a comfortable office chair. Herman Miller has a couple moderately affordable. Yeah, that moderately affordable, depending on what you mean by affordable, just under 1K. Canadian? If it's $900 American, I'm out. If it's 900 Canadian, it's time to start back up my WikiFeets account.
All right, Aaron, let's get this fucking stream rolling. You're out of
Okay. The second I start talking about my only feeds,
decent?
that's when it's... Yes, you can see me. I look great.
I could not see you.
I think, anyway.
Because I don't have
You
that window
couldn't?
open.
Okay.
I gotta restart the game. All right.
But why? Did you know that I'm rewatching the H-Bomber Guy plagiarism video for the 14th time?
Why? 50 hours?
It's a lot. Do. Edit your own wikis in general? Why not?
I don't think WikiFeet has rules.
Yeah. I don't either.
I was gonna say that right now.
Junko!
Where's our save? There it is.
Yeah, I should check.
Hey, 2.5K is still cheaper than the Apple Vision Pro.
Those look so stupid. The videos of people getting out of Cybertrucks wearing those people look dumb.
Do I want to make it even dumber?
Yes.
It doesn't work while you drive a vehicle.
So the people that I've seen of videos of them doing like tappy things while wearing them, they're faking.
Clicks. Yes.
Okay.
There is a travel mode, but it only works in straight lines.
It only works in straight lines.
It's for airplanes.
That's true, Rockman. I should look. We're also going to Kelowna in 2 weekends, and maybe there'll be some good stuff on Kijiji.
Oh, right. We got called to the gym. What? I can do this? Have I always been able to do this?
The up and down? Yeah. Also,
No, this little shuffle deal.
Oh. Tempest says you're quieter than me, which is rare. You're fine in my ears. You are a comfortable volume. Oh yeah, because fucking What's-His-Nuts was here acting shifty just before. If Hero is somehow the goddamn mastermind despite being dumber than a sack of wet mice...
I guess I'll make Aaron quieter.
That's probably the best way to go. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Bubble, bubble, bubble. I want to know what the words to this bop are. Anyway, you let me know and then I'll read my line. They don't have LEDs, but...
Let's try that.
Ready?
Sure.
Hello, welcome, hello. Are you ready for your final hint?
Why would I add that? That's such a weird thing to add as a quote.
Oh.
I mean,
What
you spent your
people want.
points. I guess I'll do it. But
It's what the people want, mistaken?
that quote doesn't mean anything.
Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you.
The envelope. Nothing else. You gonna?
Don't see it. Where's that?
Yes.
Is it?
You hurt me. No, that's on camera. After all this time, I'm not really worried about this thing anymore. That's a new one. This must be the envelope.
And just so you know, I will be answering any questions about what you find inside.
What? Armpit.
Don't worry, just get on with it.
Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope.
Give Aaron a little bit more juice.
And opened it. What I found was a single photograph. Don't be mad at me. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well.
I don't have any idea who that is in the bottom left.
Bottom left? That's Leon.
Who?
Oh, hold on. Okay. Junko's face is obscured by Taka's like, I'm saluting. And then I'm gonna assume the one in between is fuck. The ultimate despair. What was her? Ikuro Mukusaba. There we go. Anyway, is anyone who would come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me? Wait, but Mukuro Ikusaba? The ultimate. There you go. Isn't that what I said?
Yeah,
There's someone behind Sayaka.
You were close.
Is there? She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya were in the headmaster's room and we looked at that file. Mukuro Ikusaba? Oh, Ikuro Mukusaba. Okay, I was correct. Ish.
No.
And this girl is.
No.
That's why I said ish. Also, look at Sakura's hand on top of Hifumi.
Mm-hmm. Yes, even though she's 3D, she's touching me.
Aaron.
Anyway, then this girl is. What? Why?
Sakura had the chance to crush his head like a grape.
She should have taken it. Why
I
is
agree.
Mukuro here with everybody else? And even more than that, where am I? Just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself.
You're taking the photo.
Look at Hina. She looks like a used car salesman. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. Or she's leaning over like, this baby gets a lot of juice.
Oh my god.
You know? We're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture.
You're taking the photo.
I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. Maybe it was taken when he was passed out. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me to not be in this picture. But what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture.
And also, what is Celeste wearing?
That was her outfit. That was her whole gothic Lolita look. That's what she wore all the time.
Wear the school uniform.
Why? The boys aren't. Well, okay. 2 of the boys are only wearing the uniform. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other until they got here. But if this picture is real, then could that mean...
Damn, Photoshop's crazy.
Could it be? Wait, show the photo again. Everyone else and just me? Show the photo again. Everyone here except me is.
How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kind of getting in the way, standing there, you know? So, I mean, get out!
He's invisible.
But...
How strange. I told you I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd totally be out of left field.
Can you believe all 15 of the other students went to school with John Cena?
I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it.
Noise.
Group photos, man. Okay. Can we look
That
at it
was
again?
my password.
No. So in the end, all I found in the gym is that nothing even mattered. Was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected.
Dang. I feel dejected.
Bop, 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 bop. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? Okay, perfect. Okay, Okay, I had a thought briefly, but I don't think my thought has anything.
Check if their hands look weird.
Yes, that's how you can tell if it's AI. Because, well, I noticed that Leon and Sayaka are next to each other, and that Junko's face is obscured by Taka saluting. So I was like, okay. So they're all kind of connected. Like, Junko wasn't killed by anybody. She was just killed by Monokuma. So that makes sense that her face is obscured. And then I was like, okay, well, Leon and Sayaka are near each other. And, like, Leon killed Sayaka. And then I was trying to see if there was any other, like, connections in that way. But Taka is next to... No. Okay. Never mind. Who killed Chihiro? Fuck. We've been doing this for too long. Okay, anyway. Okay, stop honk shooing at me. Stop honk shooing. Okay. But it looks so real. So full of life. Stop. Me. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly.
Half people in that photo are dead. Makoto.
Yeah, so that should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up.
That's what
Maybe
I'm saying,
you took
Jeff.
the photo. Yeah. Look at this photograph.
Someone had to take the photo.
Oh, Byakuya's in the archive.
On my list of people that I want to ask about the photo, Byakuya is only lower than Hiro. Oh, God. I just want to ask Hina. I don't want to talk to any of these people. Oh, finally. A human being.
There we go.
Bestie.
Of course she's having a snack.
Wow, what do you mean, of course?
She loves donuts. So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto. Sorry, gotta go.
Damn.
What? She ran off so fast, I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Hina? Why?
Ande.
Why won't you talk to me?
What do we do?
I guess we go find someone else?
Did we steal her dango? Guess we'll talk to Byakuya.
Jesus is my darkroom assistant, and he also built my hot rod. Hi, Jofez. Oh, Byakuya. Oh, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends.
Hey, Byakuya, wait. But of course, he didn't. He just walked away. What the fuck? Why was he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me. Did everybody get a hint? So Monokuma's obviously told them all something to make them afraid of him.
Boy, am I not excited to see what fucking Hero's reaction is.
Hey, Hero!
Ah, Momokoto!
What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that.
No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry.
Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I'd found.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It was like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me.
Be afraid of me, Hero.
Be very afraid. I am Batman. Why?
I'm Batman. Raw.
Raw! Raw is law. I decided to visit the biolab one more time. And the first thing I saw when I got there
Ah!
was her, passed out again.
She probably saw blood.
Huh? Toko? Oh,
Oh, she opened the thing and probably saw blood and passed out.
yeah. Toko, are you okay? No. She's not dead, is she? Ah, fuck. You again. Ah!
Hey, maybe just had Jill talk to us.
Maybe.
It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold. I think I might catch cold.
If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
I see.
What? I was asleep? Ah, I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, then what? Hot and bothered, straight up horny.
Okay, so why did you pass out?
I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Morose?
Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch.
Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate.
SOB.
Don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. It's like double the memory.
No, it's more like half.
It's true. It is more like half, actually.
Inside Jack's memory, and the truth about this section of your handbook.
All I want to know right now is where's my little darling? Tell me now or I'll slit your throat.
I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya's around somewhere doing his own investigating.
He's in the archive.
Yes.
By himself?
I assume so.
Oh, I'm on fire.
I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now.
Okay. Toko shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her.
Why didn't we ask her about the photo? We had our chance.
Would she have remembered? I totally forgot to ask her about the picture.
There it is.
Well, there's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyway.
Why's there no point? She was in the photo.
Yeah, she's not going to remember, though. Because if she was Toko...
You telling me
Which
that
it looks like she was,
spent
'cause
the
she was all, like-
entirety of whatever that
know.
scenario is as Toko?
Maybe. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's got to be some reason for it. Well, Makoto, if you look to your right...
It's fine, we're there.
The fridge, it's open. I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here.
That must be why she passed out. I'm here. She faints so easily.
Kyoko!
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? How many times is Kyoko's line? Question mark, question mark, question mark. She always be sneaking up on us.
Yes. Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry.
No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen,
About this
Too
room.
late. Oh yeah, it's...
it would seem
It's a morgue.
Yeah.
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge and seen what was in there, and, well, there you have it.
You knew she'd fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem.
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there...
That's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why has everything got to be so difficult with her?
Anyway,
We should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that.
Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this.
Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched, but suddenly she stopped.
Why do we stop?
What's wrong?
Listen,
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it.
Huh? How come?
Because Mukuro's body is in here.
Aha! Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the fridge?
I see.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial.
The mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So,
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body.
Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm gonna find a clue this time, and I'm gonna grab the mastermind by the tail.
Okay, so what should I do?
Jumping jacks.
So then,
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know when I'm finished.
Just wait over there? That's it?
Where's the wait over there button?
I don't know. I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something.
What is it?
It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier.
You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer.
Huh? Why not?
because
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may offer us.
That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, she looks at me,
And I
and I
look at him.
her. I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation.
We did it. We solved the mystery of the photo. That'll never be brought up again.
It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. I can't do it. I can't look inside.
Was
Dead bodies everywhere. I already looked at this instruction manual. More importantly.
What do you mean more important?
More importantly, what? More importantly,
More
what?
importantly, what? What the fuck?
You can't leave me hanging. Heizel, it's very mysterious.
Oh, you didn't choose
I
to
think
see
it's-
those dead bodies, I guess.
I think I've seen this tarplet somewhere before. Oh yeah, wasn't it in the same one I had in the gun t-shirt? I remember correctly, that tarp had the stamp on it. It's a biolab. And that's a tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder garden, or murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the biolab and took it over there.
We didn't
Oh,
have this
okay,
yet?
nice. No, apparently not. Because we came here, we went to the garden, the hint, and then back here. On the left side of the refrigerator, a bunch of blue lights are on. But on the right-hand side,
Oh.
it seems that these are unoccupied. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on.
How did you grab that?
I don't know. Quickly, I guess. Looking around, the number of lights are on that are including Mukuro's. There's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights.
Ine.
Pipe.
Pipe. Okay, Makoto, I'm done.
Already? Jeez. That was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief.
So did you find anything?
What the hell's going on in chat?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and traces of blood. It seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death.
Really?
The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings.
So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury?
A broken heart.
Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck on the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe, and it was a whole quiver of steel arrows duct taped together.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
I know. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said that they were old.
Is that right?
How does it say? Where does it say they're old?
Huh?
Because
All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago.
I guess I don't see the difference.
wrong.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However,
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds would make it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder.
Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
so then,
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days?
What?
at the very least,
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you?
One of many. Oh,
Right.
she's been dead for a while.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many scenarios as they can.
in other words,
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future.
hey,
So, if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time.
Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
so
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get that right?
You remembered all that?
They are indeed consistent with the corpse.
So then,
indeed,
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
indeed,
Our victim in this case, without a doubt, is Mukuro Ikusaba. Is that all you wanted to ask?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Jeff, they sure
Makoto.
are.
Yes.
Early 2000s Japan, let's go.
Yeah. I told you, Tempest, I'm the ideal detective. I find
then.
every single possibility, and I'm bound to be right at some point.
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here.
Only if she's 5'3", 36, 24, 36.
Everyone in this game is above the age of 20.
Yes. Oh, wait. Are we not going to put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad? Did you forget? She was our enemy once. A part of the ultimate despair.
But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow?
Well, yeah, but
Kyoko's
still.
like, fuck that bitch. You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling.
But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be a Naegi?
Naive,
then.
eh? I think we've done all we can
Fox.
do here. Fox!
I don't think it lists blood type. I can't remember.
We
So
haven't talked about blood type at all, I don't think.
no, I don't think so either.
Back to our separate investigations, yes?
Hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about.
The photo? Oh, right.
I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now,
Hello?
no balls. Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
Go ahead then. Out with it.
Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
what?
Oh?
So,
What do you mean?
Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
indeed.
I do, yeah. But to get info out of those lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to.
Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers?
I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it might be your pocketbook.
Why didn't we take the pocketbook?
I don't remember.
Your dad's in a locker? No, our dad's in a box.
Yeah.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because.
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker?
Everything you said just makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What?
Oh?
If that's true.
Could that mean that video is real too?
Video?
Makoto.
I think everything's finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although, I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined.
What are you talking about?
I need to go investigate these lockers, right now. I need to confirm with you just what you said with my own two eyes.
Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So.
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening that locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem it's my locker.
Your locker?
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense.
DVD?
Yo, remember we all got DVDs?
Oh, yeah. And it says class number 78, urgent interviews.
So.
I found it in that hidden room after you left. Oh, okay. It's not related to that. A
You should've fucking
Blu-ray?
Blu-ray?
Can you believe this is a PSP game? They didn't even do a UMD.
Anyway.
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before.
None of this makes sense right now. But I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD.
What's a laser disc? A UMD key item would be Kojima stuff.
Makoto.
It's true.
It would.
Now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble?
Ramble.
In other words,
As it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings.
You're talking about your dad, right?
I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life.
All because of the mastermind.
however,
But there's one thing I am sure of. The Chiefs are going to win back-to-back Super Bowls.
Oh, did they win last year too?
When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness.
I
swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that.
Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind.
It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. Couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's no understanding it, I guess.
She let out a small laugh as she said it.
Oh, sorry.
That was so loud. But her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
Well, that's it for my rambling. That wasn't very long at all.
No.
There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete.
Capital laugh. That's just in all caps. Yuck. Yeah, you're right.
But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether
And
that
that is
truth
that I
serves
love you.
justice or some... Excuse me?
Listen well, would you marry me? Are you
Whether it's the
marry
greatest
me?
truth or the worst.
What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope.
Absolutely not, because I love you.
Stop.
Because all I can do, it's gonna happen. Because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know?
Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then,
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial.
Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room and check it out. Check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose.
I can't afford to lose.
Guitar solo.
Why does this song rip so much? Trying to remember where the AV. Oh, there it is.
With the big exclamation mark.
Exactly, Fox. There's a way to pull up the map. There it is. Eee, you put me right in front of it and I didn't realize. Oh my god, I walked right past it.
I love how that is a DVD. Is there a CD one? There is. It's just a different color. Oh, a disc. This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player.
It's just Bakami Tai karaoke.
Dame, dame.
Dame dame.
It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. Must have only been a few seconds. But to me, it felt like an eternity.
Oh, no, it's DRM protected.
Oh no, it's a CDRW. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Gory? Nope. Oh.
Oh, it's interviews, remember?
Oh yeah. Sayaka? It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long. Like 5 days, I think. Like 2 weeks at most.
Days.
That's true. Took me
Plus, the last
by
time
total
you saw
surprise.
her, she was mutilated in his bathroom.
This is true. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and it had been... And there she was.
I thought you already read that.
Sorry. The voice I heard was of the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It's fair.
sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
I have no fucking memory of who voiced Sayaka. You want me to accept that?
Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school?
Accept.
What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy,
Oof.
I give you my word.
About keeping you safe. I'm in a box now. Ain't keeping anybody safe in that box, bro.
Look inside. As if on cue, that's where the video cut out.
It was just Sayaka?
There was a lot I hadn't understood up till now, but this, only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard, because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for murder.
That did happen.
This is true. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen.
Uh-oh.
My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. It's Makoto doing his own interview.
Let's go!
Yay!
Moving through your mind. We're not doing the trial today.
Yeah.
Fair warning.
RHYTHMBSTRD for the raid.
RD for the raid.
Welcome, Raiders.
We don't have time to do the full trial today. Fair warning.
Yeah.
Thank you for the raid.
Hi, Zeno.
Also, please don't hint about anything to come. Thank you.
Yeah. No hints. What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
How could you ever mistake that hair floof?
So, Makoto.
Hint, there's a
before
trial
we
after this.
begin,
Shh.
I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes, despite everything, it's still you. Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. I don't know, your face looks very intense, Makoto.
That's just his face.
But
He's got resting intense face.
The I in the here and now had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like
Now,
this.
Shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept
15.
that?
Yes.
Bing!
This can't be real.
This is bullshit.
I said yes?
Makoto's like,
Oh my god, she said
Nope.
yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I
Oh?
promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect
I'm the man in the box.
you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Denouement does sound like a French Catholic holiday. I agree with you there. Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again with the others. Yaku, yeah.
Byaku's like immediately yes, immediately yes,
Yeah.
immediately yes. Toko's like, Byaku's in, I'm in.
Yeah. Toko.
Hina
Hina.
thought this was a bakery.
Yes. They agree to live in the school forever. And then
Oh, one timeline,
Kyoko.
Hina does live in the school forever, we found out.
This is true. Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked her this question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh?
Nani?
It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
It's me!
Thought so.
Oopsie! Looked like it broke out of service!
What? It just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when? Doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's a failure is, right?
I should tell that to customers at work when they complain
Yep.
about their phones not working.
Like failure
Failure
can strike at any time.
Any moment, anytime. Failure my
Failure
ass!
my ass!
That's a
you
great-
cut the power on purpose.
That's a great line.
Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. Except for the fact that it cut off at a crucial point when Kyoko was gonna say something to her dad. He'd ask them the question and they'd all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge exasperated
There's gotta be
sigh,
more on
but
that DVD.
as I did, there
Gotta be
absolutely
more on
is.
the DVD that they're not showing.
Yeah. I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem.
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. That time I had forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school. And I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was.
But what would make you forget all that?
Probably the amnesia gas. Strange,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. Seems too convenient.
A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the masterminds. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or interview DVD has been updated on Truthbot section of your handbook. What, already?
I think so.
Or is it just bedtime? Shit. That was only an
I think
hour.
this is class trial time.
Oh fuck.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't
This
have
is
a
so.
dawn.
There's so much finality in this.
Although that dawn
Wrap
is
it up.
totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is a promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only
Still
the
going.
beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
His voice acting, Aaron hit him.
Everyone gather once again at you know where.
I'm pretty good. Wait, you said hit him.
No, I was like,
Oh.
look how good that was.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Literally,
It's
the
about
voice
to
of
begin
Monica.
again. The class trial is gonna start. The final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line.
I don't have time for this.
I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end.
This is the end.
This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius.
For our lives to be over.
To be over.
All right, Aaron. Short stream.
short stream, I think. Unless you want to do something else for about another hour.
Here's what I'll ask. I use the restroom. I'm gonna let the music play. Anyone that has finished this game, what is the rough hour estimate for how much we have left? And follow-up question, if it's more than I think it is. Follow-up question, is there a decent stopping point within, like, an hour? 2.5 to 3 hours? I think we should just, we should just finish this next week.
I feel like 2.5, 3 hours is probably fair.
sense. Thanks, Lev.
In
In the grand span of our lifetimes, truly how much time merely is left for the class trial?
I think 2.5 to 3 hours seems like what I was going to expect for like the big denouement, to borrow.
I was too. I wasn't sure if they were
Xenosaurus.
gonna pull like a double duty thing.
I'm
It's
okay
longer
with
than
it
our end.
just
Yeah,
being
yeah.
yeah.
I think next week we have
I'm
a
fine
ton
with
of time.
just a short one. Yes.
I think we're gonna start earlier next week. I don't work.
I could start.
So do you want?
I could start at 7 or 8 EST. So.
Let's start. Let's shoot for 8.
Okay.
So we'll shoot for 8 o'clock start time next week for the finale of Danganranpa.
Yes, this was just the teaser trailer beforehand of like, oh, you'll be done with your D&D game by then. Perfect.
Sweet.
I am really sad this is ending. I'm stoked for what we have planned next.
We gotta figure out what the ultimate plan's gonna be. I don't know if you want
Because
to.
I don't think we can't do both.
There's a lot of things because there's three things, right?
Yeah.
There's the Sailor Moon DBZ watch along thing.
Yes.
There's Danganronpa 2, and there's Persona 3.
Yes. And I came up with the name of Pretty Guardian Sailor,
Super Saiyan. Pretty Guardian
Super Saiyan?
yeah.
yeah. Ace Attorney 3, rope Aaron into it. I'd do Ace Attorney.
I'm not
I
roping
definitely...
Aaron. We'll do Ace Attorney on our own time at some point. Not with Aaron.
Oh. But I like the voice acting. Also, I do genuinely, I said this last week or maybe the stream before, I would love to play through the other Danganronpa games as well, whether that is on full mix or whether I do it on my side, but
we will do.
I really do like the watch along.
We'll do a vote next week.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm torn between the three. Personally, I'm leaning more towards Persona 3 because Persona 3 has more gameplay that I like. But the other two I think are good ideas.
Yeah.
I think Aaron's leaning more towards Danganronpa 2.
Just because I don't know anything about the Persona games, but I also didn't know anything about this or anything about any of the other games that we have played, so that shouldn't be a precursor. And I've wound up enjoying, Kingdom Hearts aside, which was the whole point of the start of this, I have wound up enjoying, like, everything else. So...
No, you don't have to play Persona 1 and 2. Get out of here. So yeah. Next week, 8 p.m. I'm actually gonna schedule this in the Discord ahead of time, so folks know. 8 p.m. Monday, we are finishing Danganronpa, and also voting for what the next game will be for full mix.
They can't see me dancing. I don't know why I'm dancing. You can see me dancing if you have that window open.
So thank you for joining us. Obviously, I knew this was going to be a shorter stream, but also, like, Aaron didn't have a lot of time today either. So
Yeah,
I
sorry.
kind of was banking on it being a shorter stream.
I just didn't think it would be 1 hour.
I thought it would be roughly an hour. Somewhere between 1 to 2 hours is what I expected.
I figured we would have about 1.5 to 2, but that's okay. Everyone gets an early night. Stretch, drink your water. And next week, we're gonna fucking figure out who the mastermind is and take this fucking bear apart.
I already know.
Well, don't tell me.
I won't tell you, but I will tell you that there are like a handful of things I remember about Danganronpa 1, and all of them are in the final class trial.
Okay. So it'll be mostly up to me then. Got it.
Yes. Like if before we started
I
Danganronpa,
was the best drummist in the cosmos.
Robbie Man was
Sure.
like, "What's everything you remember about Danganronpa 1?" I would have named like everything I named would have been in the final class trial. So you're in for a fucking roller coaster, by the way.
You mean this whole playthrough hasn't been a fucking roller coaster?
That's a good point.
Yeah. It's definitely been roller coastering for sure.
It's gonna, like, you're gonna next week's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm just gonna say next week's gonna be a lot of fun.
Nice. Okay. I am excited for twists on twists on turns on twists. M. Night Shyamalan level twists.
Except enjoyable.
I was gonna say, or better, because his kind of suck.
All right, we gotta get out of here because I don't want them to hit you with an ad.
Okay.
Have a good rest of your night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you again for the
Bye,
Raid with Ambassador.
stream.
We'll see you next week for the conclusion.
See you next week.
Oh,
Bye bye.
Danganronpa.